Hello friends of Golf Course Quality Fertilizer. Today we're going to talk about yellow nutsedge because there's a lot of yellow nutsedge going on. Anytime we have a lot of 90-degree weather days, yellow nutsedge is a warm season weed, and so it will really flourish in this kind of weather. And while our cool season grass is suffering, we're trying to keep up with that. Our yellow nutsedge is just blooming and blossoming. And so this is what it is. This is more of an identification video to kind of so you can see it, pick it out, know what it is. And then there are specific herbicides that take care of this. You can't just go get a regular Weed Be Gone or something like that, or some sort of a broadleaf weed killer. This one's going to be different. It's going to be a different weed herbicide than your normal stuff. So this grass here was actually mowed the other day, and so you can already see it growing faster, and that's one of its qualities, is it grows faster during the summertime than the other, and it peaks out that way. It's also got a lime green color to it, and so that's how you can tell you have a little bit, is you got this lime green. There are normal grasses that get lime green, especially when it's getting hot. We have some lime green areas, but this one in particular, how you can identify it is you come down in here. Let's take a close look if we can. It's got a triangular stem, so it's kind of like a triangle. See, it's got this two sides. You can actually feel it. It's kind of feels just like a triangle down in there, and that's how you can tell that it's yellow nutsedge. Now, this weed in particular, I'm really tempted to pull it because it's easy to pull it, and all of a sudden, hey, I can't see it anymore. But here's the problem with pulling yellow nutsedge, is you come over here. I dug this out of a landscape bed because otherwise I wouldn't be able to show you these things. But here's yellow nutsedge after it's been pulled up, and here's the reason why we can't pull it. And here's this nodule. So these things have these nodes at the end of the roots that when you pull them, typically, and look how easy that fell apart, these will pop off, and all you've done if you pull this is planted like 4 or 5 more of these, depending on the maturity of that yellow nutsedge. And so that works just like a seed. It'll start all over, and then now I have 5 instead of just 1. So you have to spray this in order to control it, unless you like pulling weeds all the time, or every year. And it'll just get more masses and masses and thicker, and eventually you're going to lose the battle if you're trying to pull it. So you have to use a herbicide on that one that's specific for yellow nutsedge. We do sell 3 of those. One of them is specific towards yellow nutsedge only, so if you only need to kill yellow nutsedge in your yard, you don't have a lot of broadleaf weeds, you use that one. There's another, if you have tough broadleaf weeds and you want to kill yellow nutsedge, it does both. And then we have another one that does crabgrass, broadleaf weeds, and yellow nutsedge. Of course, the price goes up as you add one to the other, right? And so the one that does all 3 is a really expensive herbicide, but it works fantastic. If I was using the one that kills all 3, I'd be more specified towards the fact that I had yellow nutsedge and crabgrass, right? And not too worried about broadleaf weeds, because the broadleaf weed side of that one is kind of weaker. The one that has broadleaf weeds and yellow nutsedge, that one works really good on broadleaf weeds, like violets even, and ground ivy, and creeping charlies, as people call it, and all those tough ones, wild strawberries. That one does a great job on that. Those weeds in particular still need a couple different sprays. But this is yellow nutsedge. We're seeing lots of it. If you need some help taking care of it, just give the office a call or an email, and we'll get you some product out, and I'll show you how to use it. Thanks a lot.